Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're taking a completely fascinating look at the anatomy of a truly exceptional, highly motivated builder. We're going to deconstruct the curriculum vitae of Mohammad Hafiz Arhamand. And you know, what makes this profile so compelling is that Mohammad is operating right at that cutting-edge intersection of mechatronics and computer science. As an absolute enthusiast of both fields myself, I can tell you he isn't just dabbling here. He is completely immersing himself in both the physical world of hardware and the digital realm of code.
Okay, let's dive into this. We've got a structured roadmap for today. 1. The enthusiast's mindset. 2. Building the tech arsenal. 3. Applied mechatronics and CS. And 4. Achievements and future potential.
I actually want to start right here, with his own words. He writes in his profile, "I'm the kind of person that like to learn and very enthusiast to technology, especially computer science." I absolutely love this because it instantly humanizes the highly complex CV we're about to unpack. Before we even get into all the heavy technical jargon, the programming languages, and the engineering frameworks, you really have to realize that this passionate, authentic enthusiasm is the core driving force. This pure curiosity is literally the engine behind all the complex skills he's acquired.
Section 1. The Enthusiast's Mindset. Foundations of a Builder.
Every great engineer starts somewhere, right? And understanding that timeline gives us great insight into their foundational curiosity. Looking at his educational timeline, we see a super clear, rapid trajectory. He started his elementary education at SD Islam Tunis Harapan Samara in 2016, moved on to junior high at SMP Negri 15 Samara in 2021, and then in 2024, he made this highly calculated pivot. He entered SMK Negri 7 Samara. By actively choosing a vocational high school environment, he rapidly moved from basic, generalized schooling straight into highly specialized advanced technical training. He definitely didn't wait for university to start focusing his path.
And at SMK Negri 7 Samarang, his major is mechatronics. I mean, think about what that actually means. While most high schoolers are just trying to, pass standard math exams, Mohammad is already tackling industry-level engineering concepts with absolute laser focus. As a current vocational high school student, he's tasked with blending disciplines like 3D modeling with advanced programming. He is quite literally building the foundation to become a multidisciplinary innovator.
Section 2. Building the tech arsenal. Hardware meets software. When we look at his skills, it's not just a simple list. It's a massive volume of proficiencies. Now, what's really fascinating here is the sheer contrast and scope of his capabilities. On one side, you've got heavy mechatronics and hardware skills, things like PLC, Arduino, and pneumatic systems. These are essentially the muscles and the nervous systems of the physical world. On the flip side, you have computer science and software fluency, Python, C++, JavaScript, and Linux. Finding someone who is highly fluent in both sides of this equation is what the modern Industry 4.0 landscape calls a unicorn. It's incredibly rare. He doesn't just build the physical machine, he writes the brain that controls it.
Let's look a bit closer at this pretty dense tech stack. Under HMI Engineering, which is Human-Machine Interface, he uses Designer Studio and PI Studio. For PLC programming, he lists Ladder, SFC, and STL. Let's just pause there for a second. A PLC, or Programmable Logic Controller, is fundamentally different from your standard consumer computer. It is the industrial-grade brain of a factory. And for frameworks and operating systems, he commands the Arduino framework, Linux, and, incredibly, RTOS, real-time operating systems. And RTOS is used when a machine literally cannot afford even a millisecond of lag, like in precision robotics or advanced manufacturing. The absolutely crucial point here is that he isn't just learning vague concepts. He's actively mastering the specific, heavy-duty tools that run modern industry.
But wait, his arsenal extends even further. Beyond the programming and the controllers, he has practical experience with modular production systems. He can design the physical components himself using Autodesk Inventor for 3D modeling. And just to round out this highly capable profile, he is also a web developer. So let's get this straight. He can conceptualize a product in 3D, build the physical hardware, program its real-time operating system, and build a web interface to monitor it. That is a complete end-to-end skill set. And in modern product development, an end-to-end builder is just incredibly valuable.
Section 3. Applied Mechatronics and CS, putting skills to work.
But as we all know, theoretical skills on a piece of paper only matter if you can actually build something with them, right? Let's trace how these skills build across his project portfolio. There is a beautifully logical progression here.
He starts with a complex physical build, the Sumo robot. Then he elevates his hardware by bringing in cloud technology through IoT integration with a hydroponic system. Finally, he takes all of that and applies it professionally in an industry application with Project Kita. It's basically a textbook demonstration of scaling your capabilities.
First up, he built a 1-kilogram sumo robot for the DN Roboco 2025 competition. If you know anything about sumo robot competitions, you know that a strict 1-kilogram weight limit requires highly efficient, microscopic precision in engineering. You have zero margin for error with your components. It's the absolute perfect practical test of his foundational electrical, pneumatic, and physical hardware skills. Because let's face it, you can't just be good at code to win a sumo robot match. The physics of the machine itself must be flawless.
Next, we've got his hydroponic system. But, this isn't just some basic water pump setup. He integrated it with a Blink dashboard. And this brilliantly illustrates the exact moment where his computer science enthusiast side empowers his mechatronics side. By utilizing a modern IoT dashboard, he took a physical agriculture system and connected it to the internet for remote monitoring and control. So, why does this matter to us? Because smart agriculture and remote IoT monitoring are actively solving massive global food and efficiency problems today. He's building the exact kind of technology the world currently needs.
He didn't just stop at personal or competitive projects either. He actually secured an internship at Project Kita, also known as CV Karsa Chiptite Technology Indonesia. This is vital. It emphasizes that his skills aren't just academic or theoretical. They have been tested and validated by real-world application in a professional commercial setting. He is proving his industry readiness before he's even graduated high school.
Section 4. Achievements and Future Potential. Proven Industry Readiness.
When you have this level of drive, enthusiasm, and applied skill, people definitely take notice. The tech community and competition judges have already recognized his talent. His competitive placements provide undeniable proof of his competence across the board. He secured third place in the Mechatronic Vocational Skills Competition for Jawa Tengah, a massive regional validation of his hardware and automation skills. But then, showcasing his incredible versatility, he also participated in the IDCamp 2024 Developer Challenge No. 2 alongside SheHacks. He proved that he can step right out of the hardware lab and compete purely in the software and developer space just as effectively.
And let's not forget, on top of the internships, the robotics competitions, all that rigorous vocational coursework, he actually maintains an active web developer presence. You can go see his live portfolio hosted at eraina.netlify.app. It serves as a constant reminder to anyone looking at his profile that Mohammed is a complete, modern, multidisciplinary creator who totally understands the deep importance of digital presentation.
So that brings us to the ultimate takeaway from this explainer. We are looking at a student who has already conquered the fundamentals of IoT, mastered industrial PLC programming, designed 3D hardware, and deployed active web development projects, and he's done all of this while still in high school. That enthusiastic mindset he wrote about right at the beginning? Yeah, it has truly paid off. So the only question left for recruiters, admissions boards, and honestly, all of us following his journey is this. Armed with this incredible arsenal of mechatronics and computer science skills, what on earth will Mohammed Hafez Ar-Rahman build next?